Good day, sir. I'm Mitch Honey Espijo, your best and freshman students of Layton Normal University San Isidro Campus under Entrepreneurial Behavior Management subject. Here's my video recitation presentation to the following task. How an entrepreneur works with a businessman. So entrepreneur is a person who starts and runs their own business. They may run a business that is a part of a franchise or create an entirely new company. These professionals may work as a part of a team or an independent basis. Entrepreneurs accept the risk of owning and operating their own business and rewards. The different behaviors and attitudes of an entrepreneur are the following. First is passion. Entrepreneurs should be passionate about their ideas, goals, and of course their companies. This passion is what drives them to do what they do. Whatever drives an individual to try to succeed is where his or her passion lies, and that passion is integral to entrepreneurial life. Second is bravery. As what they said, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Entrepreneurs need multiple attempts to create a successful company. Bravery that drives them to pursue success. A good entrepreneur should be fearful. They won't succeed or perform a well-canvassed idea cannot be executed. They're strong enough to fight failure. They know how to learn from failure. Third is flexibility. Flexible mindset must be required as a good entrepreneur so that they can alter the course that seem to be needed toward failure. In order to reach her goals successfully, flexible entrepreneur must be aware that they may have to modify the route toward the established goal that most good entrepreneur must do. The fourth one is that having a strong work ethic. We all know that a good entrepreneur must not only do easily. They always work in establishing new ideas, creating new products, designing new processes, hiring smart and talented people. So in order for them to become successful, they must have a strong work ethic. And last but not the least is integrity. Honest is the best solution. Entrepreneur must be able to show others they are truthful and honest. Regardless of the type of business they hope to establish, colleges, vendors, customers, and investors must trust them. There's no way around this. Entrepreneur must be trusted and trust must be earned. Being a successful entrepreneur means that you've learned to listen to your intuition and rely on your wisdom for making decisions. Your ability to trust and believe in yourself will then your confidence. A strong culture means the organization must likely thrive due to positive attributes such as clear communication or equal opportunity within it. A weak culture, on the other hand, leads to poor performance, low morale, recklessness of work, and etc. Organization's culture sets the standard of how people in a company relate and behave toward each other and those they serve. The culture adopted by staff is determined by several factors. Factors affecting organization culture are the following. First is gender. It affects the culture of organization because the leadership views both as equal, then a culture of teamwork will be entrenched. This factor also leads to competitive and aggressive culture. Second is region. This also affects the culture of organization because the environment you operate is and thus affect company culture as you might have to align your values and behaviors to theirs. Third is organization strategy. It also affects the culture of organization because the company culture must support the business plan for them to fully achieve its strategic goals and plans. Fourth is industry. Operating in a non-governmental organization, a culture of compassion will be in place as their key rule is it serve and help others. Fifth is leadership. The behavior and character of the top management go a long way in determining an organization culture. And the last one is employee. An employee's attitude and behaviors can influence others, leading to a bad company culture, what will affect the corporate culture. How an organization live longer. Organization live longer if an organization strive to achieve their objectives. They may live far beyond the tenure and even the life of their individual members, unless they are severely mismanaged and forced to close down. If the organizations manage well, the organizations grows and develop. When can you say that organization is a powerful tool for human being? An organization is a powerful tool created by human beings whether this tool is applied for the accomplishment of tasks or for problem solving for whatever purposes. It is satisfying some human need. It is possible to recognize the required human effort in many ways. with their purposeful existence, strength of the members, and commands over multiple resources. Why divisional structure are very important for organization? It is important in divisional organization because it operates as if these were small organizations under a large organizational umbrella, meeting divisional goals as prescribed by organizational policies and plans. It also facilitates communications, coordinations, and control, thus contributing to organizational success. Different rules and functions of line staffing and organization. So first is line function. It is one that directly advances an organization in its core work. This always includes production and sales and also marking. Second one is the staff function. It is the one to support the organization with specialized advisory and support functions. How the key element work of an organization? The key element work for specialization, departmentalization, chain of command, the span of control, centralization versus decentralization, and for formalization. That's what key elements works for. What are the employees' role in organization? Employees' role in organization is to promote company culture and to create and review organization culture. Why committee structural is important to organization? There is some form of a formal committee on every level of the organization. It also performs so many different functions. It also might act in the advisory capacity or in a decision-making capacity where their decisions are enforceable. Advantage and disadvantage of committees provide an excellent training ground for young executives. It also provides opportunities for personal development that individuals may not be able to get on their own. Advantages of committees are the following. First is polling opinions. Second is improved cooperation. Third, motivation. Fourth, representation. Fifth, dispersion of power. Sixth is the executive training, continuity, communication, and the last one is the better chances of recommendations to be accepted. The disadvantage of committees are also followed. First is time and cost, compromise, personal prejudice, log rolling, the strain on interpersonal relations, and last is the lack of effect. Organizational process go beyond being simply rational. This is because the features of organizations also include behavioral challenges, various activities and processes are subject to ambiguity, uncertainty, and the possibility of favorable outcomes. In contrast, organizational members participating in these processes may prefer predictability, control, certainty, and favorable outcomes. Because of the opposite forces, not all organizational activities occurs in a rational, logical, personal, optimal, and predetermined fashion. Here is a sample of organizational chart. This chart is all about staffs and employees of mainly one company. In this company, there is a marketing director in which this will be a head of the company or the one who manage everything about the company. And under the marketing director, there are three first degree manager. And under the two first degree manager, there are two second degree manager and the other